My bus is taking a leak. We have to fix that. Today we're installing a gray water tank with stuff I found in the garbage. Welcome back. Where does my gray water go? Down a hose and onto the ground. If I was in a place where they cared about water going on the ground, I would put a 5-gallon bucket under here. At some campgrounds we would do that, and I would dispose of it in an appropriate place. But there's quite a lot of space up here already. And I started shopping around for gray water tanks, and I couldn't really get something that I wanted, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, as you figured by now. I was ready to strap a 5-gallon bucket up here sideways and seal it up. But then I came across these. They were throwing them away at my job. They came with some detergents in them. They have a screw-on cap that goes on it. And the screw-on cap already has threads that we could screw a valve into. Perfect. If it's free, it's for me. Now we're gonna figure out how we're gonna strap it on here. I already got a bolt hanging down over here that's holding in my freshwater tank above it. And on the side of the bus where the rub strips are, we have a few screws coming out over here. 1, 2, 3. I am going to pull, I think, this one and that one out, put a heavier bolt in it, and attach a strap. And then we'll need another strap either to this. And if I don't like the pivot point on it, if I can get it to come across with one strap, that'll switch over to 2. Either that or I'll have to drill a new hole over here to have it more balanced out. I like to use an existing bolt hole already, saves time of drilling. Let's see if we can make something work here. First, we need to cut a hole in our tank where this will dump into it. And plus, I want to free up some of the sealant on this so I can push some of this hose back inside, because I do not have a trap on my sink as of now, because I knew it was just coming straight down. But once I put a tank in, I'm going to want to have some sort of trap. So we're just going to have the hose actually just bend up a little bit to hold some water in it to keep any smells from coming up from our new tank. So I got to pick away at some of that sealant here. One hole coming up. That'll work. Dry fit it up here. I have a gas tank strap from a square body Chevy that was left over from a job I didn't need. So I didn't pay for it. It didn't go back to the store because I couldn't get credit on it. So free parts. We're only going to put one strap on this. This thing is strong enough to hold up a whole tank that's about 3 times the size of it. I think this is going to work out fine. We'll remove one bolt from the side over there, put a bigger bolt in on that, and then we got to make a bracket that will attach to that threaded stud coming out, and then we'll just use the threaded nut on here to tension it up where we want. Quick, cheap, and easy, like me. Back out one of our screws and enlarge the hole for a larger size bolt. And we'll just touch up the paint later. Doesn't need to be too long. Oh no, yellow paint. Oh. See how big of a bolt we'll put in there. All right. That is bolted in the strap. We got a bracket up there, loosely held on to that bolt right now. We're just gonna get this up here, and we're gonna weld on a washer onto the base of that so the nut can run up and down, and we could tension it. That will be it. And if I wanna go crazy, I could drill another hole and bolt this bracket down. I don't think it's going to be necessary because I'm really not going to be driving around with this thing full. If I'm at a campground, I'll dump it before I leave. And if I'm somewhere local, Only be maybe a half a gallon or so of water in it. I'll never be driving around with a full tank. Tacked it together quick. We're going to reinforce it some more. We just want to see if it's going to work. I also broke down and drilled the other bolt hole there already too, because there's no sense in not doing it right now. So this will go on. That will go up. Let's go for a dry fit. The other bolt, I bolted right next to the other one right there. That's terrific, but I put another seatbelt on there too, so I could use this for strapping stuff down in the back. That's gonna work. A little bit more cleanup welding. That thing just finger tight isn't going no place. We're gonna drill another small hole over here for the vent, or maybe I'll make this cap functional, I don't know. We'll see. Where the hose slips into the top of the tank, it's not a super tight fit, so that's already gonna give it some airflow, whatever. Like I said, is this the right way to do it? Probably not. Is it gonna work? Yes. Did it cost anything? No. I made it out of stuff lying around. It'll be 100% functional. Reinforced, and then we gave it a coat of etch primer. That'll be enough to keep it from rusting. We'll spray some rust proofing on everything underneath here anyway too, but this will be good. Wet it dry, throw it back up there. Okay, all installed. Now we gotta fill up our water tank because it's been empty from the winter time. Give it a test. It's going down. We got no leaks here. Good. Flush it out what's left of our antifreeze. I don't see any leaks. I think that's the level right there. That's quite a bit. Let's get doused over here now. And we're leaving tomorrow for our first trip to test it out. Thank you for watching.